A very good morning to my dear students. So, up till now, we have learned the average formula and learned how to solve the sums and remove its average or find its average. I hope you have completed the notes and practice set 54. Okay. So, now let us begin with the next point, that is frequency distribution table. So, children, in some examples or in some collected data, some scores are appearing again and again. Okay, scores means what you know, the numbers whatever are there in that particular data. Yes, so these numbers or these scores appear again and again. The number of times a particular score occurs in a data is called the frequency of that score. Did you understand what I said? See, when a particular score comes number of time, okay, in that data, that number of times is called frequency of that score. So now let us take one example and understand more about it. So here I have just done summary of the marks scored by 50 students of standard 8 class in maths. The marks are out of 10 and the marks are as shown here. Now I want to know following information like highest score, lowest score, the number of students who have obtained 80% and more marks, difference between the highest and lowest score, the number of students who have got full marks, the number of students who have got marks between 5 and 9. Is it possible to get this information easily from given data? No. For that, data has to be arranged in a suitable systematic manner. The data as it is given here is a raw data and each number is called a score. Now we will learn about tabulation of data. If the data is small, then we can arrange it in an ascending or descending order to get certain information. But when numerical data is very large, it becomes tedious to do so. Hence, it is convenient to present the data in a tabular form called the frequency table. We will now tabulate the results of the data. Let us take these steps and prepare frequency table. We will make 3 columns in the frequency table: scores, tally marks and frequency. Beginning with the lowest score in the data, write the scores in the first column serially up to the highest score. Now as we start reading the scores one by one, we will put a mark known as tally mark against the number in the second column. As we read the score, we will cross it out so that it is not read again. Let us read the marks obtained in the table. First score is 0, so we will put tally mark corresponding to 0 in the second column. Second score is 7, so we will put a tally mark corresponding to 7. Third score is 6, so we will put a tally mark corresponding to 6. Fourth score is 5, so we will put a tally mark corresponding to 5. Fifth score is 6, so we will put tally marks corresponding to 6 near the tally marks written earlier. We will continue in this manner. Tally marks up to 4 are written as shown here. The fifth tally mark is written across as shown here and next group of tally marks are written with a little gap after it. Example 7. After reading all the scores, frequency table will be as shown here. Now we will count these tally marks. Write the number of scores in the third column. Each of this number is the frequency of the corresponding score. The frequency of 0 is 2. Frequency of 1 is 3. Frequency of 2 is 3. Frequency of 3 is 2. Frequency of 4 is 1. Frequency of 5 is 6. Frequency of 6 is 7. Frequency of 7 is 6. Frequency of 8 is 7. Frequency of 9 is 8. And frequency of 10 is 5. N is the sum of all the frequencies, that is total number of scores of given data here. It is 50. Write N at the end of the table. So now let us study about what is meant by statistics. Statistics is a branch of mathematics which deals with collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of data. So students, always remember, a simple way to tabulate scores is by using tally marks. Yes. So next, a table in which the number of tally marks indicates the frequency is called a frequency table. Means whatever we have learned to draw 3 columns. The first column we are showing scores, in second column we are showing tally marks, and then we are counting that marks and writing the frequency, isn't it? So that table is called as frequency table. When the number of scores is very large, a frequency table is used to find their average. Okay, so before tally marks we have learnt about the average formula, isn't it? Average formula is used when the scores are little. Okay, means 8 or 5 6 scores are there, no, that time we can use average formula. But now if you will see in this, so many numbers are there, means many scores are there, then we cannot use the average formula, and then we can use an easy way to find average, that is frequency table. Okay, so now children, based on the knowledge what we have learned about frequency table, let's solve practice set 55. Okay, so see children, what is the information given in sum number 1? The height of 30 children in a class is given in centimeters. So whatever numbers you are seeing, that are the numbers which are indicating height of 30 children. Okay, means total number is how much? 30. And what is that? It is height of children in centimeters. What we have to do? Draw up a frequency table of this data. So see, I have taken in my book here, I have taken the same question, and we are going to find the frequency or we are going to draw the frequency table and about this data. Okay, so see, first I have written here solution. 3 columns we require. First we are going to write the scores, isn't it? What is the scores? These are the height of the children. Yes, what is this information about? Height of the children. So I have written first column height of the children. Next column is tally mark, and third column is frequency. Now if you will see these scores or these heights, then we are having numbers like 131. Okay, then next is 135, 140. Means from this we understand that there are the numbers which are starting from 131. Okay, so we will arrange these numbers in ascending order. So 131 is there, so we can write 131. Next we can also see 132. There is 133, 134. Then 5 is there, means these numbers will start from 131 till how much? See, till 140, I think so. Yes or no? The last number, greatest number what we can see, that is 140. So first what we will do, we will Write the scores in ascending order. They are 131. Next what we are going to write? 132. Next 133. 134. 135. 136. Next 137. 138. 139. Okay, and the next number is 140. So here first we have written the scores in ascending order. Did you understand? Now from this list we will see the number and draw a tally mark in front of that particular number. See children, here first number what we have? Yes, what is that number? 131. So here is 131. So in front of 131 we will draw one tally mark, and this is the sign, a vertical line, small vertical line. This indicates tally mark. Okay, so 131, and we'll cut it from here so that we'll understand we have marked 131. Okay, next is 135. We'll cut it, and where is 135? Here, so one tally mark. Next 140, cut in front of 140, one tally mark. Okay, now see 138. So in front of 138, 132 here, 133 here, 135, 135 second tally mark. Yes or no? Understood? Next 133 second tally mark, 134 it is here, 135 third tally mark. Okay, 132 second tally mark, 133 third tally mark. Are you understanding what I am doing? Very easy sums. 140, so second tally mark, 139 first tally mark, 132 third, 131 second. Okay, 134 second, 133 fourth, 140 so third one. Are you understanding children? Next again 140, so here. Next 139 second, 136 first one, 137 first one, 136 second, 139 third, 137 second, 133 fifth one. No, so fifth one you will show in this way. Okay, 134 third, 131 third, and 140 again. Is it fifth one? So we will show it in this way. Yes, so now count the tally marks and write its number here, means it will be the frequency of 131. Okay, so just count this line 1 2 3. So you will write here 3. So 3 is the frequency of 131. Frequency means 131 is coming 3 times in this list. Did you understand? 132 also 3 times. 133, this group is of 5. Okay, so 5. Again 3, 1 2 3, 2 2 1 3, and this again group of 5. So these are the frequencies of this scores. Okay, now the important thing what we are going to write, that is n. N means what? It is total frequency. Okay, n is what? Total frequency. Yes, now just add this, just add and see. 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 5 11, 11 plus 3 14, 14 plus 3 17, plus 2 19, 21, 22, 25 and 30. So the total frequency is 30, and the number of students what we had in this class, they were also 30, means our answer or the frequency what we have found out, that is correct. Did you understand how to solve the sums? So total frequency n is equals to 30. So this is the way how you are going to represent the frequency table in your
CW.